custom games.
I think that chest is like right in front of me, and I can't. Yeah, it is, and I can't get there. You know, there's a pond of water. I have to learn how to swim first.
When we do Coolberry. I haven't played Infection in like years.
Yeah, same with me. I don't have a gold membership, so I don't have any Xbox Live.
Turn up
Uh,
zombie speed. Oh, Jesus
but
Christ.
I will play with Steam, 3DS, DS, Wii U. Even though I don't have any games that go online on Wii U yet, and PlayStation 3. You know, other than that.
That's some hardcore Infection moves.
Yay! Apparently you gotta jump off the edge of a bridge, not like a post of it.
Then you should record. You can do it if you really like put the effort into it.
Landon, he just bought Fraps.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he recorded a session of World of Warcraft.
Well, then he's all set. Oh, he doesn't have a mic.
Yeah,
Okay.
his mic broke the other night. Well, since I can't think of anything else to do in Skyloft, I guess I'll go to the next destination.
Alrighty.
Oh, the fucking desert. This one's gonna take a while.
Oh no. Yeah, a lot of the places in Skyward Sword, a lot of the dungeons don't look that interesting to me either. And the sky looks really bad. Like this, like the clouds, like that sky dome, it looks really bad. Why can't you take your bird with you?
I don't know. Who, Duckface? That's who I called him, was Duckface. Yes, yes,
Wow.
guys. Yes, because he does. He looks like a duck face. And yes, just like Tom, I believe there is a Sky Jesus. That's who I worship, Sky Jesus.
Oh, look at this beautiful place. Not really.
See, this is like the desert area, but later this place will be a vast, you know, a huge lake in the future.
Oh yeah.
This is what will later become what we know as Lake Haya.
Wow, really?
Yeah, in the future, like this area, like had like we can't go there right now, but there's your world map real fast,
Okay.
and it's about to
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah, I guess Elden Volcano is.
Yeah, where Death Mountain would lie later and all that. But yeah, I mean like even there was like a time of like these ancient robots that we'll see here a minute or so, but what do you want me to daz now, Zelda? But there used to be like a lake out here, like an ocean kind of deal, but that dried up.
Yeah.
But later, you know, in the future, there will be like a lake, which eventually must come soon.
Oh yeah, don't you like see it? Like, doesn't it go to like the? Don't you have like those time stone things? And
Yeah,
then
there's a time stone. I mean, we won't do that. Like, that's like the second visit here.
yeah,
But
you're in like that boat.
yeah, this place has a lot to do with like time and whatnot. I'm gonna save again just in case anything happens.
Yeah, those save statues are kind of weird.
Yes, they all have duck faces on them.
They sure do. I burped and hiccuped. Sorry about that.
But yeah, since I guess Minish Cap would be the next game in the timeline, and Lake High is already a thing, so I don't know how many years it is between this game and Minish Cap, but
Fucking stupid timeline.
yeah, what I was telling people, yeah, there was a guy on here yesterday, and we were talking about that. I was like, well, Skyward Sword pretty much takes a huge shit on Minish Cap's theory about the hero with the cap thing. Like every hero after you will wear this green cap. Uh, well, Skyward Sword already has that, so that theory's kind of bullshit now. So yeah,
Well, wait. What was the theory?
that every hero after you or something like that would look good with this hat.
Which Link was told that?
Minish Cap Link. That was before this game came out.
Okay.
Because before this game, and before the timeline, and a lot of people fear, and they were right for the most part, Minish Cap was the first game in the timeline. But then Skyward Sword came out and just took a shit on everything.
Well, I think the thing about, like, they say it will look good on every, boy to come, but, like, it's just, like, I think it's more of, like, a coincidence in this one. Like, Link happens to be wearing the same, in this game, happens to be wearing a green hat. The same type, I guess. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I do not like the Zelda timeline.
Well, apparently Minish Cap was also the first game that, because Valti, the villain in there, it was also the game that released the monsters that we know in Hyrule.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
even though there was moblins, but moblins are the image of Ganon,
yeah,
and
Minish Cap pretty much, like, set
yeah,
up.
so everything was all so confusing. So
Well, I guess you just have to assume that all this existed before Minish Cap.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Uh,
The whole split timeline thing. It's ridiculous.
yeah,
It's
because
like, how do you know what's canon now?
because you have your child side, you have your adult side, and then you have the side that goes down the middle, which is if hero gets defeated.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, which one is canon?
I don't
Like,
know.
it can't all happen at the same time.
Well, that's why the split timeline makes more sense than the triple one, because one has a world with a Zelda, a sealed Ganon, and no Link, but then yet another world has a Link and Zelda who tell the king, and they would end up arresting Ganon.
Yeah.
One would later lead to Wind Waker because Ganon's shield would be broken, and there was no Link to save the day. And then one would lead to Twilight Princess because showing Ganon, the sages of that time were going to imprison him or whatever, but then he broke through for that because the Triforce of Power came back.
Yeah.
But
Like, I don't know. How do you know which one is, like, how do you know which one is real? Are they just all just, like, what ifs? Like, Link,
I guess because if the hero gets defeated, and now we have that timeline. See, and that's why I said what makes sense about the only thing that makes sense about the hero getting defeated was if he did, I could tell you where, and it would have to be before he even made it to Ganon. He would have to die by the hands of at least Twin Rova because the Oracle games are in that part of the timeline where the hero gets defeated because Twin Rova is still alive, and while Link is doing his two quests in both the lands of the Oracle games, the witches are trying to bring Ganon back.
yeah, I don't know.
So
It's just like, I wish there was, with my timelines, I like to have a clarity of, like, what is actually happening. Because, like, at this point, like, how do you know what is, like, real? Like, was the hero defeated? Did he succeed? Like, which one is...
I know.
Or are they all just, like stories, like, what if this happened? This is what would happen if this happened. Like, I'm not sure I like that.
Right? See, I don't. See, I just don't know what to tell you.
I like that headset landed.
I'm gonna hop in this train and go choo choo choo.
That sounds good. I like going choo choo choo.
I already done a bunch of choo 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 with Spirit Tracks, so I'm kind of done with that. And the thing is, with Spirit Tracks, I would still put it in my top 5 Zelda games, and I don't know why. More for the music than anything. I like the story.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
I didn't like the gameplay. Yeah, I didn't like the gameplay. I didn't like how the stylus was your tool. But other than that.
Oh, look, he has the what are they called? The gaunt. What are they? The dig.
Oh, from
books.
from like Minish Cap.
Yeah, and from this game.
Yeah, they're in this one. I have those right now, but
They call them mole mitts.
yeah, the mole mitts.
That's cool.
But yeah, if anyone was wondering, my top 5 Zelda games would be Majora's Mask first, Link's Awakening second, Wind Waker third. For some reason, I want to put Spirit Tracks for fourth, and fifth is Oracle of Seasons.
I don't want to say mine because I haven't played all of them, and I haven't even like beaten more of them.
So
I'm playing through Link to the Past though, so I'm at the Water Temple.
how you liking Link to the Past?
It's really good. I'm really excited to play the new one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're playing it because A Link Between Worlds is a direct sequel from Link to the Past.
Yeah, and apparently, well, and it's mostly just like the reviews. It's been getting 10s everywhere.
I hope we can play with like the buttons because I've seen it's a lot of the games kind of like in a top view kind of look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you play with the buttons.
Oh, good. I was not hoping for another like Phantom Hourglass Spirit Track because it was on the DS kind of deal.
I don't believe it is. I don't even think it uses a touchscreen. But don't take my word on that, 'cause I don't know. But yeah. Apparently it's like one of the best Zelda games to come out in like 10 years.
That's good.
I don't even. Have you heard about all that?
Well, let's see. Like 10 years ago was like Wind Waker came out for the GameCube.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. Apparently it's better than Link to the Past. So we'll see, I guess.
See, at the moment, Link to the Past Link has been in the most Zelda games.
Yeah.
Because in the side of the timeline where a hero gets defeated, that would bring Link to the Past. He starts with Link to the Past. Now it's the new one, Link Between Worlds. After that, at some point in time, there would be the Oracle games. And then after the Oracle games would be Link's Awakening. After Link's Awakening, we have the original Zelda, Zelda 1, and then Zelda 2.
Yeah.
So Link to the Past Link has been in the most journeys.
Mhm.
So
I like the fact in Link Between Worlds that you can do any Zelda or any dungeon in any order.
oh yeah.
So cool. And you don't get. Did you hear that you don't get items from dungeons?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, you have to rent them.
Yeah, it's a rental shop, and that could help you choose how you want to do your dungeons and what order you want.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Good job, Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo, good job.
You need to step up your Mario game though.
Yeah, I'm still curious to see what 10 HD games are going to be doing for the 10 Nintendo 64 titles.
Yeah.
I'm a bit interested. I know Super Mario 64 is one of them, but what is that? What is that? What is that?
I don't even know what this is.
Oh, it's on YouTube? I don't know, but it's like really loud. What is that?
I'll send it to you.
I'll watch it later when I go on break.
Here, we'll share it with the chat here.
You want me to?
What?
You want me to share? Oh, I thought you meant share on the stream. Oh, okay, yeah, share on the chat.
You can watch it whenever you want. Oh, you want me to put it on Skype?
I don't care. You can share it with the chat. See what? So they would be like, "What the hell was that?" And the answer's fixed. I think I can run across this. I can, but not as fast. Oh man, they had this thing in Wind Waker when you went into the first temple where you had to get the bomb into the basketball hoop. I hated that.
Oh yeah, I think they made that a little bit better in the new one. Did they?
No,
No.
it's still hard.
It looked easier. You know what they should have done for Wind Waker is have that little like trail to show where your bomb's gonna go, like in this one. How like blue maps it out.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I don't know what it was, Rachel. I just found it.
Oh, I need bombs. Off to get some bombs.
I decided to share my laughter with you guys. Wherever you are, Emily. oh, J-Dude's gone.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Might be back though.
Maybe. I need bombs. Where are bombs? I need bombs. Oh, wait, wait, wait. I see a bomb. A bomb. We pick up. Wait. Pick up. Wait. You want to go see a Celine Dion concert with me, Kyle?
Is that what?
Yeah, that's what you're singing, Celine Dion. Like freaking Titanic.
I don't know why I started singing that song. Was that in the video I just watched?
Maybe, if that's what you're singing. Celine Dion, she's hot.
Yeah, it was in the video. That's why I'm singing it. Oh. Look at this guy putting explosions.
Oh, yeah. Thrilling gameplay that was.
Yeah.
This game deserves more than 9 out of 10. I don't know what the most people gave this.
Yeah, what was the score for this game?
I don't know. Have you ever been to I think it's called Meta Cafe or something?
Metacritic?
Or Metacritic. I don't know why Cafe came up. Yeah, Metacritic. Have you ever been on that site? Meta Cafe. I must be thinking of some other one. But have you ever been to Metacritic?
The website?
Yeah, where it shows like most like the biggest average ratings or whatever.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I've been there. I don't think this got a high score.
Let's look at that. Metacritic.
Go away, Keys. I'm pooped.
Skyward Sword. The average score is a 7.8. Would you agree with that?
7.8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would, because there was some people that did like this game. So.
Yeah, the Peanut Butter Gamer is one of them. Do you watch Peanut Butter Gamer?
Yeah, I watch him. I need to find more time to watch all his videos. I heard he's doing another Zelda, a month of Zelda of like reviews and whatnot.
He does a Zelda month every November.
Yeah, because that's the month that the anniversary is or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that's why he does that then. Okay. Oh my god, I love Hyrule Story. Speaking of the Zelda anniversary stuff.
Yeah, I have my Hyrule Story. It's on my bookshelf.
I've been reading it again recently, and it's just been like, oh my god.
I know it. I think I stayed up half the night reading that book when I first got it.
There's so much cool stuff in it. You have the Sonic book, don't you?
Yeah, the History of Sonic the Hedgehog.
How's that?
It's pretty interesting. It's a good read.
Compared to the Zelda one.
I think the Zelda one has it beat by a lot.
Okay.
The Sonic one, it's mostly like facts on like every Sonic game and like games that like didn't really come out, like Sonic Extreme.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, that'd be interesting.
Sky,
Talk about a lot of things that have already been talked about.
right? Sky on Twitter, he posted a link to like a boss fight that was in Sonic Extreme, but it was like an old looked like an old TV show from like the 90s because in the beginning it was showing this place looked amazing. I wished I had this place when I was a kid, but it's like this dome area where kids were going and they were playing like all these Super Nintendo games and Game Boy games and like even the Virtual Boy games or the Visual Boy or whatever, the games where you would see through and the games are red.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Nintendo 64 was just coming out. Like they had like a few out, and they had like copies of like Super Mario 64. And other than that, and that was like the first half of that what I watched, and then like the other half was because the same guy was like interviewing the Nintendo guy, and after that was done, he went to Nintendo of America, and he reviewed, or he didn't review, but he was asking this chick who works at Sega, and they were talking about like Sega games that were coming out for like the Saturn at the time,
Yeah.
like Knights, and the last game they were talking about was Sonic Extreme that was supposed to come out, but it didn't. So
Probably for the better. Yeah, one day I'll give Sonic Lost World a shot.
right, how many more times has Steven played it since the night I saw it with him and Tom?
I think he said that he played it 2 more times.
2 more times.
Why did he play it the second time? I think he told me, but I don't remember.
Some of that I was surprised, like the one-hit kills and all that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's ridiculous.
And I wasn't sure what to think. I was like, really? And Sonic Team was doing so good, you know, Sonic Colors and Generation, and I was like,
balls of them to like change up the formula.
I know. I was like, what happened?
They just decided to do something different, I guess. I don't know.
Can I run all the way over there?
I don't know.
I don't think I can. Nope.
Oh
no! Help me!
How many rocks that are staying above the surface?
I know. I was like, maybe can I? No. Maybe. Hold on. I don't know what this is gonna prove. Oh, I didn't mean to throw it.
Can you? Oh yeah. I was gonna say, can you bowl?
Yeah, I can bowl. See,
Thing over there?
I liked how like Wii Sports was the first game to come out, and it had bowling on it, and Skyward Sword was like the last big major Wii game, and they sprung it back with bowling, and that, ladies and gentlemen, would have been funny to see me on face cam at that moment in time, because when I went to I let go of the remote, and it came back and almost hit me in the head.
Oh my god.
So I don't think I can get it over there.
Remember when the Wii first came out and everybody was breaking their fucking TVs?
Yeah, because I was like, they put that wristband there for a reason. I was like,
I think that was before they had the wristband.
oh, was it? I think I got my Wii maybe 6 months after they came out. I think it was, when did I get my Wii? I think it was Christmas of 2006.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I got mine in 2008. So.
Okay. I think the Beetle can hit this time stone.
I got both my Wii and my Xbox for Sonic Unleashed. How about that?
Pretty
I was
snazzy.
like, I want to get Sonic Unleashed, and then I got the Wii, and I was like, the Wii version sucks, so I want to get the 360 version, and I got the 360 version, and it still sucked. It was better, though.
Now I can get across.
You played the Wii Unleashed? Unleashed, as they call it?
The Wii version of Unleashed?
Yeah.
No, but I want to.
I wouldn't recommend it.
You wouldn't recommend it? I want to at least give it a shot. I've seen playthroughs of it.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about it is not having to collect, like, a whole bunch of moon and sun medals kind of deal.
Yeah, but at the same time, the day stages are a lot less fun.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw was the downfall.
It's really, like, slippery.
That and Eggman Land kind of looked... There seemed to be, like, a lot more to Eggman Land in the Wii version.
Yeah, there was. No, there's a ton more, like, nighttime levels. Like, there's only, like, a few daytime levels. There's a ton of nighttime levels.
Well, I might just like as a casual stream just to say I did it or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, all that for that?
I could send you my copy if you want. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Sonic Lost Worlds is the first Sonic, like, mainstream Sonic game I haven't bought. It's kind of crazy. I'll probably get it eventually. I got Sonic Generations day one.
Same here.
I was so excited for that. I think that's the only game I've ever gotten on day one.
I want that heart.
Maybe
Now I need to run back.
What other games did I get day one?
I hate how I can't kill these plants the same way like I can in the old games.
Well, I got Sonic and the Black Knight when the first day it came out.
No, I think I got Black Knight maybe a few months after it came out.
Yeah.
I bitch slapped this plant.
I think that's about it. Oh, All-Stars Racing transformed, I think. That's it.
Oh, they can eat bombs.
Sure can. I think they blow up though. Yeah, they do.
Okay, that makes things a bit easier. Okay, I need to think of how I'm gonna get in here, but I can't. Cause that was the way I came. Oh wait, I see what I can do. Here we go. Yay!
An old minecart and new a sexy minecart.
Buy it now.
I really like the grass areas in Skyward Sword. They look really pretty.
I like how plants now start growing hearts.
Yeah, I like that too.
This is a heart plant.
Instead of cutting plants for hearts, they're just right there.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that the thing to get the Hyrule Shield or not. The boss rush thing, where I need to do like 8 boss battles from the past in a row.
Yeah. That's dumb.
I don't know. I might just get the Sacred Shield. I mean, I beat the game the first time with the Sacred Shield, but you know, if I'm having trouble with bosses, you know, the first 2 already, you know, I had trouble yesterday with Giraham. So if I'm gonna, and I had trouble with Cyclops Fireball Man. And I'll be honest, I suck so much when I'm fighting the In Prison or Demise Muppet form.
Yeah. Demise Muppet.
He does. He looks like when he's in that In Prison monster thing, he looks like a Muppet. Especially when his mouth opens up. It gives you that idea. Oh, it's a Muppet.
David, would you be willing to guide me through Link to the Past?
Yeah.
Beat it quicker. Not right now. Not even today, but...
Well, whenever you want. Yeah, I can help you.
I would like to beat it before I get my 3DS.
Right. Do you know when you're getting your 3DS?
I'm ordering it on Black Friday.
Okay, yeah.
So, sometime...
And say the next month or so, or something like that? In the next few weeks?
I would say, like, within the next 10 days.
Next 10 days? Oh, okay.
Well, hang on, what's the date today? Black Friday's on the 28th, isn't it?
The 29th. Next Friday.
Okay, so then a week? I'd probably say within the next 10 days.
Oh, I hate those rolling, like, snail crab monsters. Or hermit crab monsters.
Yeah, they're cool, though.
Oh.
I like all the designs in this game, but... I don't know. I like how the bomb flowers look like actual plants. In this one.
Oh, yeah. I will get lost here, I'll be honest.
Butt liquor was cool. Who's butt liquor?
Ow.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I just need a little bit of clarification.
That video.
Oh, that's what the video is called, okay.
Where someone licked butts?
No, it's not even that. I don't even know why it's called that.
Do they lick them clean?
Sure do.
I got my net out.
I completely forgot about that video.
Too bad my Skyward Strike doesn't go far out. Oh, it goes a bit further.
Skyward Strike is the closest thing in a 3D Zelda to having, like, a beam sword. Like the 2D
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, in a 3D game, this is the closest to the beam sword. You know what I found out? That I had
Huh?
no idea until like the second time I played the game.
Huh?
The beam sword is in Minish Cap.
Yeah,
It's one of the sacred tiger scrolls or whatever they're called.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that until when I was playing it for the marathon. I
Hmm.
got up to this. Yeah, you like learn it at one of the secret areas. It's near Hyrule Castle, but I was like, oh wow, I had no idea you could learn this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think I can move this back some. It looks like I can. Maybe I can. No, maybe I can't. No, it looks like the rock is broken. Can I? I can throw something in there. Okay.
Yeah, there's a hole at the top. I like how the console Zeldas have different art styles. I always thought that was really cool. Fun facts. Or fun Zelda fact. Link is sleeping in the beginning of Zelda game. That is true.
Welcome
Except
to
for
the slam. Hope I make the jam. Oh, that was shit. Slam jam. Yeah.
There we go. Look at how you're standing at nothing.
I know, right? I'm Jesus. Oh, never mind. Okay, now I got to, can I slingshot that?
Probably
The
Skyward.
item I never use.
Probably Skyward Strike it.
Maybe, hold on, let's see. There we go. I was about to say, if that slingshot, like, bounces off an invisible bar. Look,
Yeah, look at that.
futuristic ones. Oh, he's in prison.
Oh no.
I kicked his ass.
Okay, bring him back to life and he still wants to kill you.
I know, right?
Look at that. You ass bitches.
I don't know how I feel how the demise fight at the end of this game is pretty much the Twilight Princess Ganondorf fight.
In terms of mechanics, yeah.
I wished it was a bit different. For a final boss, he was really easy.
Well, I think the Twilight Princess final boss is pretty easy too.
Well, yeah, especially when you can distract Ganondorf with your fishing rod.
You know, to think of it, like, Ganon has never been a hard boss.
No, he hasn't. Ganon's a pretty easy, video game boss.
At least in any game that I've played. Like, Twilight Princess, he was easy. Wind Waker, he was easy. I believe he's easy in the first two games. Ocarina of Time, I don't know. Majora's Mask, he's really, really easy.
Who, Ganon?
Yeah,
He's not in Majora's Mask.
that was a joke.
Oh, I was about to say.
I said he was really, really easy.
As of Majora's Mask, I think that's on the side of the child side. Ganon is like in court. He's in trial.
He's in court.
And Link goes finds a friend that he should never bother to find. Okay, what did he gave me in the attachment for the bomb, the beetle, the carrier. Yeah. Harry Potter go. I was like, I forgot how to let go. That sun is bright.
Not as bright as the sun is when I wake up in the morning and I drive to school.
When I wake up in the morning and ride to school.
I don't have any sunglasses.
You got your license yet, Kyle?
I was about to, and then...
They screwed me over, those bastards.
And they sure did. No, I went to go take my tests, and they told me that all of my stuff, like all the papers I brought, expired when I turned 18. And I
Oh,
was like, shit. So then I had to go to Secretary of State, and I forgot my birth certificate. So I had to go back home. I had to go back to Secretary of State, and then get all my stuff done, and so...
That
Should
sucks.
should be getting it soon.
And then you're gonna drive down here, and we're gonna hug, and then you drive home.
Yep, that's how it's gonna be.
I still remember how we said we were gonna stream, and I was gonna have a couch down here, like Game Grump style, and we would act stupid, and there was a bomb in those weeds, and
Oh my god. Just like Link to the Past. Steven
okay,
actually wanted to hang out with me at some point.
that would be cool. I'm so jealous of you. I'll be honest with that. That is so cool. Like, you're hanging out with someone that you like to watch, right?
Yeah.
And, I would love to spend a day with Tom. I don't care how boring and depressed the man seemed to be. I'm curious to see what the hell this project he's been running about for the last few weeks. It's apparently it's HFC with Brain Scratch Comms. I'm really curious. It's supposed to be, I think, coming out this Sunday, or the details for it is Sunday, because this Sunday is his birthday. Tom turns 25.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to randomly just go to London and hang out with cheery old Tommy.
Yeah.
Hell, I would even love to hang out with FTA and his pervertedness.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah,
I kind of I don't know.
Hell, I would even hang out with the Hell Dragon. I've been, well, technically, because Steven still lives in Jacksonville, don't he? Florida?
Yeah, he's thinking about moving to Colorado.
Oh shit, I better make that trip cool. Because when I went to Florida, the last time I went to, it was for Andrew's family. I went just as a friend. But Andrew, or not Andrew, but when I guess part of his family or whatnot lives near Jacksonville, and I was like, I could actually go to Jacksonville and find Steven and give him a hug and a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I first started talking to him, I was like, oh jeez, all for our comms member, and it's like now I don't even
I know that
I
that
don't
would be
even
so
really
cool.
think about it.
I mean, I like it. I mean, I get all fangirl when I'm ever at, I mean, I'm rarely there anymore, but when I when I watch a stream over there, and Tom responds to me or something like that, I become that fangirl. I'm like, and Tom was one of he was one of the first people to wish me happy birthday.
Really?
I was like,
Aw.
that is sweet. And just because of that, because I think on Sunday they're doing a stream, I may stop by and be like, happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
That was so nice of him.
Yeah, I remember getting super excited when they did that too.
So, but even with Hellfire Comms, I'm so behind. I mean, I think
I barely watched them.
right. I think I'm where I left off. I'm still in the Dream Drop Distance playthrough.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and he's already put up him and Helldragon redid Rystar. And Tom and Helldragon have started Pokemon X. I really want to watch that. What else? They did something else, didn't they? I can't remember.
The Project.
Yeah, there's the project.
I can't think of anything.
Other than that, and then there's some other people I watch, and I've just been behind, Angry Video Game Nerd and all that. I've just been.
Lost World.
Huh?
Tom did Lost World.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I missed that. Did he do the Wii U or 3DS?
3DS one.
I thought that's what he did. Oh no, I sank. Because I thought I could make it. But I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm supposed to knock the crabs out. See, hurting myself makes me remember things. Oh, I don't think I take damage from that. Falling into the sand. I know this.
No. Yeah.
No, and you don't take damage from bottomless pits either.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Steven called me from work yesterday, and he he found a cupboard of alcohol, like at his office. And he just started drinking it. He just called me, and like I didn't answer at first because I was in a different room, and then I called him back, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I went to go get a drink."
Oh, that didn't work.
He's like, "A drink?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, water? And I'm like, yes, Stephen. Water is
Good.
the common drink, or that is used in most drinks. Oh, look at that guy. Look how cute he is.
He's dead now.
Oh man. Shit. I got killed at think cute, Dave.
Oh, I know what to do.
I don't want to tell it again.
Murder! Yay!
So, Raven, you don't have to listen.
Huh?
I'm talking to the chat.
Oh, I thought you said something about that's so Raven. I'm like, what the hell?
That is so Raven.
No, 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 no. Oh, phew. I'm all pooped. Oh, what a long day at work. Thundercats? Ho! That's not what I wanted to do. Thundercats? Ho!
Apparently, Notch might be on Game Grumps soon.
Who?
The creator of Minecraft.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be really cool.
Oh, you know, I'm actually thinking about buying a Game Grumps shirt. Yeah, it's another 1 week only. I actually want to buy the goddamn it Raw shirt. I'm thinking about buying it on Sunday. Also with you, once I'm done with I still have like a few major school things to do and take care of, and then like I said, I'm accepted to Shepherd now, so that part's taken care of. But probably here in the next few weeks, I'm gonna buy that picture from you or something.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was waiting for school to get done first, and then that way, and plus especially Black Friday and Christmas.
Yeah.
It'll probably be right before Christmas though. So. But yeah, the one with Sonic jumping or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Cause I need some. Cause you said you could make them like poster size or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some new posters in my room. Some of them are like starting to rip up, so.
Hello. Hello, how are you? Talking to chat. Don't worry. Wow, this desert zone makes desert ruins look beautiful.
Oy.
But then again, the Sonic 06 thing, desert, makes this desert look beautiful.
One of these days, I'm gonna freaking actually do a playthrough of Sonic 06, and I'm gonna show you how once you play that game 1,000 times, how boss you'll become. I've learned after playing the game for like the 4th time in a row that I'm actually really good at the game.
I've only played it once.
But I guess it's like that kind of thing where it's like you know where the bugs are now, you know where the glitches are. So
Yeah.
it's like, I know this glitch will happen if I go up the bridge the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
You know, there's some loops that you have to be directly, like, in the middle, or else you're gonna go off the side.
But, But fucking 06. I've played that so many times. I just know it now.
My goal is to never play it again.
Ask Landon when we played two-player together and how pissed off I got when I discovered it's just an infinite loop because you collect Chaos Emeralds in each little section of two-player.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're done, it just goes in a loop. There is no goal. There's no point system. You just keep on going in a loop. Yo, I collected all 7 Chaos Emeralds. What's going to happen now? Oh, you start over with the first one. Oh!
Have you ever played a silver in two-player?
Uh, no, I was playing as Shadow in the
Oh my
two-player.
god. Dude, silver is the cheapest character ever because what you can do is you can freeze the other player for the entire time.
Oh, wow.
So they cannot move and you just go to the goal. How broken is that?
That's pretty funny.
See, Frozen. Frozen looks cool. I only saw like the little teaser that was released in like theaters, but it's made by the people who did Wreck-It Ralph, so
Isn't what's Frozen again?
it's like about a snowman. I don't know.
Snowman.
I've only seen the teaser, so
Should I go see it?
I don't know. Ask Rachel. Well, I mean, she hasn't even seen it yet. I don't know. I can't give you anything. I don't think anybody's seen it.
I should save.
A new Disney princess. Oh. Apparently there is a new Disney princess in there.
Well, as long as it's better than the last one.
I heard the last one was alright.
I don't know. I'm just
Well,
messing.
what
I'm just
was the
messing with
last-
people.
What was the last one? Was it the black one?
I don't remember. I don't keep up with Disney as much as I used to. Is that the way I came in? Oh wait, no, no, this was the way I came in. Yeah, I want to go this way. Ow, cactus.
I haven't seen it based off the trailers. No Tangled. Not after Princess and the Frog. But Tangled came out after Princess and the Frog. Oh, okay. Really? So Tangled's the newest one. Okay. I never saw Princess and the Frog.
I haven't either. I haven't seen Tangled either. Oh, this is like a sand river.
The first time I watched Tangled, I loved it. And then the second time I watched it, like recently, I didn't like it as much. I don't know. I didn't like Brave that much.
I went to see Brave. It was all right.
I thought it was kind of boring, to be honest. It looked nice. I'll give it that. It looked really pretty, but the story was meh. It was just weird. Oh, what about Catching Fire?
You're catching on fire.
I've not seen Catching Fire.
Oh. Oh no.
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, that's how I am anymore. I don't watch a lot of movies.
The next movie that I'll probably see in theaters is the Lego Movie.
The Lego Movie. Oh yeah, I've seen previews for that.
That
Has
shit
Batman and some Star Wars characters.
It's like this year's Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, I want to see the Lego Movie. I forgot all about that until you brought it up. Yeah, I remember now. Where did I see a preview for that? I think it was in a theater, but I can't remember.
It's probably a theater.
Yeah, but it looked really good.
Yeah, it does. It's like this year's Wreck-It Ralph, I think.
Yeah, I've only played one. Oh wait, no, I've played 2 Lego games. But the first Lego game I ever played was on PC, and it was when I went to the Boys and Girls Club, and I almost beat it too. But then like a glitch or something weird happened, and it stopped me from finishing. I was like, oh. Other than that, I've played Lego Star Wars with with me and Andrew on PlayStation 2. But other than that.
The only Lego game I've played is like Lego Rally for Windows.
Right, I would play Lego games like on here or whatever.
That was a long time ago. That was back in like 1999. I need to shave. I'm getting bristly and it's looking gross.
Oh, I must have stumbled on a new area. Or something, I don't know. I think there's a few Gorons here, but I don't think we... Oh, Temple of Time? Is this really what the Temple of Time on here? Or is this like the old Temple of Time? I think this was... No, I think this was the old Temple of Time, because I was saying earlier yesterday, the sealed temple looks a lot more like the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was like an old Temple of Time. Because they say, you know, like real world kind of thing, like Hyrule, like over the years, except for the one that ends up getting flooded, but Hyrule over the years, like landmass changed, like the forest and the lake could be in like a different area than they were in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in Wind Waker, everything is in the same place that it was in Ocarina.
Right. Wouldn't you love to actually explore more than just Hyrule Castle and Ganon's Tower?
Oh my god, I would love to. Like,
And
if you like an option at the end.
I've seen some like stupid action replay codes, but they just take you like they end up like there's nothing there. It just takes you off the screen. Yeah, but yeah, I would love that.
That'd be so cool. Play Wind Waker Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, like go to the temples or whatnot.
That'd be so cool.
I mean,
well, I wouldn't really want to go to the.
I mean, like you could go like see the temples, like not go in them or anything.
I mean, going in them will be fucking awesome.
Well, yeah, like to see like a toon version.
Yeah.
I mean, like the bosses are dead or whatever.
Yeah.
But because there's no one really living there anymore, so.
I'll watch that in a little bit because we're streaming right now, and I don't want to create a bunch of noise. I will watch it though. Don't you worry. This is kind of cool though, like how it you turn on these crystals and it makes the past.
Oh, I wonder if I was supposed to go over there.
The future. What are these time stone things? Is it like, are the color spots like the future or the past?
The color what?
You know, like those crystals, how it makes everything like grassy and.
Yeah, it's supposed to bring the past when it goes grassy. Like this is the present.
Okay. I didn't know if it was bringing like the past or the future.
I can see the future. I missed it like really bad. It like clipped right through it. I was like, did that just like kind of like clip through that, or what just happened there?
You didn't clip through it, you just missed it.
It must have been like off, like, yeah, like I said, this is not easy to see on a television, even though I'm kind of getting used to it. And that didn't work how I thought it would. There must be another one somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's one in the cave, I think.
And there's one in like this tree cave.
Oh yeah. I think there's one in the cave too, though.
I can't get it in it. I don't know.
I think you're supposed to go in the top.
You think?
Maybe.
I don't know. But fly to the sun. I like that Triforce thing though.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, that makes me wonder now. Oh crap. That makes me wonder, like, if so far Skyward Sword is the first game, but where did this come from? That temple? Someone had to build this.
Well, I mean...
Oh crap.
Well, where did they come from in the other games?
I don't know, but like, you know, there has to be yet another game before Skyward Sword now, because some, you know, Someone built this before, but we don't know who, and it seemed to be a long time ago.
But you could ask that question in the other
Okay,
games
there
too.
has to be. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm a tard. Where's a bomb? I'm supposed to drop a bomb in.
You could ask that about any game though. Like where do the temples come in any of the games?
And that didn't go as planned. I don't know. It just makes you wonder. It's just one of those things.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The ancient Hylian, I guess.
There we go.
Look how beautiful that is.
But yeah, I have a feeling that the Seal Temple in this game will later become the future Temple of Time. I just have that feeling because this Temple of Time is like out in the desert. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let me
This
try.
time,
Yeah,
this could become Hyrule Castle Town.
maybe. You know, at one point in time, yeah. I mean, you gotta get through Minish Cap. I think Minish Cap is like the early years of like before Ocarina of Time. God damn, I suck at this part. Uh, but
Maybe you should hit the switch before you do the minecart thing. With the bug.
I'll show you a bug.
Looks a lot like DreamWorks. Yeah, I was thinking that Frozen looks a lot like a DreamWorks film. But then again, a lot of films are starting to look like DreamWorks films.
You're a DreamWorks film. In
Oh,
my
I would
heart.
hate that.
Huh?
That would not be good.
I'm okay. We kill that idea. That never happened. The Beatles the rest of the game now. I'm gonna go to the Temple of Time. See ya.
Let me go fight Ganon. Or Demise, sorry.
Well, this thing's actually going pretty good distance. Oh, time's running short. What can I see over there? Did I see something weird? I should get over there and have the beetle like get a head start and see.
Yeah, you should actually.
Yeah, let's
Is
see.
that where you're supposed to go?
Yeah, the temple. That's you're supposed to go for like a temple and then you go underground to get over there. Mm. Mm.
See what you can see over there with that beetle.
Hey, it's our buddy, the Goron. He's our buddy. See, he says, "Good to see you, bud."
I like his little thing of papers that he has.
Oh yeah, don't let people trick you. It was Gorons who made this land that we know and love as Hyrule. They were first here. It was Gorons that built this land.
Well, there's your answer.
Because they're mountain people, and as you can see, especially from like Twilight Princess, you know they probably made a lot of paths through cannons and what would later become like roads and whatnot.
There you go. There's your
Ow! See, now you know I got hurt.
there's your explanation for the temples.
It was the Gorons that built the temples. I don't fucking know.
I wish I was as interested in
Oh,
history.
it would be shortened when I get over there. The Beatles'
Oh,
lifespan's shortened when it tries to get over.
I wish I was as interested in real
Shit.
world history as I was in Zelda history.
I'm actually see with me, I like it both real history and fictional history. So, oh, I can't really tell what's over there other than some like stones.
Yeah. Real history is like overwhelming. There's so much.
I've always liked it because I've always wanted to know how we all got here and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Rachel's like, oh wait, no, it's not. Yeah, is that like, real history is depressing, that's true.
Oh, Hyrule is actually called Groosland. Yeah, I like Groose. He's pretty much the Zelda version of Gaston.
It's funny how Hyrule has less problems than the real world does.
This damn robot's in the way.
I do like history though. It's just hard for me to like keep it in my brain. If that makes any sense. Like I'll read about things and then just like forget.
I wonder if I can walk up this. No, never mind.
Dude, there's a minecart right there.
I can't. There's a robot in the way.
You can talk to him.
Uh.
I think you need to give him parts. So how do you usually fix them?
You bring time back, but as you can see, time only stretches as far as it can.
Yeah, I do like learning about both as well.
Okay.
I'm very not interested in American history, though. I mean, it's important to for people that live in America, but it's like,
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really care about America, like old Europe history, that kind of stuff.
yeah, I like that kind of stuff, like ancient civilizations.
I don't know where my time stone would be. The one I need for here. Crash! Maybe it's in one of those rocks. Oh, I was right. It's good when I'm right. I'm not right a lot, but when I'm right, I feel good. Oh, I missed it. God damn it, Beetle. You make everything hard in life. There. Oh, he was hiding from the enemy. And I just got fried by the enemy. I like how if you throw them into the past, they just turn into bones.
Yeah.
It's okay, little guy. They won't mess with you ever again.
Now, can you please move the fuck out of the way?
You get like one of these people later, like that scrap guy back at Skyloft, the guy who upgrades your weapons or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he fixes one and has it for present time. But that guy is such an asshole. Like the little robot, yeah, he's a little ass. He likes Fee, but he doesn't care for Link, and I think he calls him Hot Pants or something.
It's funny because Link doesn't even say anything.
No, Link gets so much shit. Fee, I hate you. At least with Navi, I can ignore the hay. Oh, well, that was a fun ride.
Yeah, I like this little concept right here. The trees in this game look kind of crap.
I apparently can't do it. Oh, yes, I can. No, take me back. I want to do a Skyward Strike.
It's just like the Oracle games.
Fuck. I'm not a big fan of Ages because I hate puzzle solving, but I love Seasons. But I'll give you a fact. When you fight Onyx and his final boss form, fucking Onyx is hard as hell.
You know, that's funny because I've been liking Ages more than Seasons.
And the thing is, I can't remember what's her face in Ages, but the final boss, she's easy compared to Onyx.
Oh yeah.
But Ages was the combat was down, put down, and it was more about puzzle solving, where Seasons it was more combat and less puzzle solving. The
Oh,
fucking Onyx is hard as hell. If you go back and watch my Seasons run of the marathon, you see me like I get to that point where I can't just win, so I'm like save stating like every 2 seconds. It's so
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Will was there at the time.
I miss Will. How's he been?
He's been doing all right. It'll be his birthday on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
He'll be 18.
Really? So you have a birthday on Halloween, and he has a birthday on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I heard that. Maybe I shouldn't talk about him.
You heard? Oh, is it like private?
It's about Andrew and
Is it
his
about?
situation.
Oh,
His
is it
situation.
about how he's not with Sam anymore or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That is a thing.
There's birds are assholes. I. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that. He's coming for me.
Oh, they're like Link to the Past
What's going
birds.
on? Fee, what are you doing? Look at it. She's trying to kill me. I'm standing in quicksand. What a bitch. Fee, I'm kind of like losing my body here. See, this is the part I don't like at the moment, is bringing the temple from underground above, and you gotta find like 3 different thingies.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
she gave
lot
me
of work
some.
that goes
She
into
gave me some
temples, apparently.
beacons.
How many temples are there?
In this game,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's. I think there's only 7.
Really? Huh.
There might be 8, but I'm thinking there's only 7.
Wow, there's like 10 in A Link to the Past.
Yeah, Link to the
Well,
Past has a lot.
maybe like 11 maybe. I mean, hang on. Ocarina of Time. 3, 4,
Because are we counting dungeons
each.
with Ocarina of Time? Would you be counting like the Dooku Tree, Dodongo's Cabin,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
the Jabba Jabba's Belly? Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess
there's
anything that has a boss in it. I guess.
yeah, so there's 9, I guess.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time has a lot.
Oh wait, no, well, would you consider the well?
Under the well, no, it's more like a like dungeon, because all you're getting out of it is an item.
That's true, but you're also fighting a boss, so.
Kind of more like less of like a mini boss, really. Dead Hand,
Hmm.
because you end up fighting Dead Hand like in the Shadow Temple, so
Do you really?
yeah. So that's why he's more like a mini boss.
Really, Dead Hand appears twice. I thought it only appeared once.
No, I thought I could make it.
Wow, my mind's kind of blown.
Yeah, he comes. I think he shows up at least twice in the original. He shows up like 100 times in Master Quest. Okay, I need to think of where I need to go. Whoa, Link went really fast there for a second.
Yes, Dead Hand was spoopy.
Well, Shadow Temple was spooky, but it don't. But the Water Temple is spookier.
Is it really?
No, it's just the Water Temple is just hard as hell.
I thought the Forest Temple was really spooky.
Oh, what, being like an old mansion kind of set?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just like the darkest, I think. It's really dark. And the music is like, ugh. There's constantly like ghosts everywhere. It's scary. I don't like playing that one.
Oh, come on. Get your ass back here.
Oh my god. I like how he goes the same speed as you.
Yes.
Can you throw it?
No, you
Oh.
can just let go of it. I'm trying to think. I don't think I can make it over there. I'm trying to think of where I can go. I can go over there, but I can't climb up there. So I'm like what the hell? Where do I go?
Oh my god, I can't wait to play the new Zelda. Oh my god. Hey, Alex texted me back after 3 hours.
Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? I don't think I could make a straight shot over that way. Unless there's a different route I can take.
Oh,
What was that?
that was me. I don't know. How's the chat doing?
Alright, I guess.
The 6 people in here.
And to be honest, I don't think I can get over there on this side. Or on the side I'm on now. I think I need to go back to the other side.
Yeah.
I think. Like I said,
There's
huh?
some people in here that haven't said anything.
Yeah, it's been quiet. I know for a fact 2 of the people are me. There's my computer and then my laptop. And then there's you, there's Rachel, and there's Landon. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the only other person that's in here is Zalek.
So, well, there's also Tim 6H53 or 58. Sorry.
That or my thing can't count because it's telling me I have 6 people.
Yeah, something got you.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go back. I don't really remember.
Alex is coming on.
Good. Add him to the call. I haven't talked to that man for a while. No, no, no. Get off the thing. Ah.
Add to Skype call. There we go.
Everyone might see Skype for a minute.
Hey, we will see.
Everyone's gonna like see my Viome mixer for a minute.
At least you're more aware than Steven is.
Oh, with the Skype.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's an Alex.
Hi, it's me.
Wait, are you on your phone?
Yeah, I have to be on my phone. We're going to leave soon for my rehearsal.
Oh,
I'll be back around like, what is it, 9:30ish or so.
okay.
I don't know if you guys will still be on by then.
9:30. That would be 12:30 for here.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you still doing those late nights?
I have no idea.
We're live streaming
No.
right now.
Yeah. Welcome to the Virtual Berry live stream. I'm playing Zelda for the 50th billionth time.
Yeah, it's always fun.
But it's almost over, this marathon. I'm on the last game, Skyward Sword. You remember that.
Take forever, and so I can join in like an hour or so.
Oh, and we still got a ways to go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then perfect. So will you for sure be on later on then?
We'll see.
Depends.
Yeah, it depends.
You should stay on.
Try. Alright. I also have to sleep.
So how's it going with you guys? I miss you. Haven't talked to you guys in like forever.
I miss you too, Alex. I want to hear your voice in its high quality glory.
I know, I want it to be in its high quality glory, but it's not there yet. I got a mic though, one of those standout mics.
Oh, that's good. And your internet's
Yeah.
back?
Yeah, my internet's back. I just haven't been able to call you guys.
What took them so long?
I had an econ project that I had to do, so I was trying to focus on that and not slack off because it was due today during school, so I have to turn that in.
Everybody's saying yay Alex in the chat.
Yeah.
You're a god to them, Alex.
How?
I don't know. This is like that thing with Dragon Ball Z when Goku makes it back to Earth and everyone wants to know how he got off Namek. That's the kind of thing that's going on. right now. Like,
so what are the questions people are shooting?
well, nothing really. He kind of missed like the big rush that I was getting.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, for the first time I ever got, I had like a bunch of people here.
How many people did you get in total?
For me, I was surprised. It might be a small number, but 10 is actually a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
And
That's good.
and because of this marathon, I've actually have
Over
managed
10,
to,
apparently.
yeah, because of this marathon, yeah. I have no idea if I'm going the right way right now.
When in Zelda, shit, you do random shit and things will happen. That's usually how I figure things out.
Vampire Kitty wants to know how it was like without the interwebs.
Oh my god, okay, so honestly, it was like hell. I did not lose my sanity over the summer because I actually was getting out into the world, which is a very strange thing. It's a strange place out there, guys. I was scared.
With real life.
I told you this is
Okay,
like
guys.
Goku.
I'm gonna be driving out to my rehearsal, which is the place that kept my sanity together. I will finish off these questions, so save them up, and I will talk to you all in about an hour or so. So stay on, guys.
Okay.
Stay on. Keep trooping, okay?
All right.
Troop it for me.
Alright.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye.
What do you guys? Bye.
Oh no, I didn't make it.
You mean you actually went outside, Alex?
Okay, I need to know where if I'm going back the right way. Is going back actually the right way?
Sometimes. What game does that? I think Sonic 4.
And I'm like realizing I made this shortcut.
No, Sonic Lost Worlds. You go left sometimes, and it's like, eh. But I guess they wanted to change it up, I guess. I should probably be working on stuff right now. That'd be a wise idea.
I wish I knew where the right way was right now. Hey, there's bugs in this area.
There's also bugs in many PS4s.
Shit. Well, there's always bugs in new consoles when they come out.
No, you didn't hear about that?
What about the bugs in the PS4s? Yeah, I heard about that.
Like the cockroaches?
Oh, those bugs?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, there was like a cockroach infestation.
What the fuck?
And they broke everybody's PS4s.
That's awful.
I know. It's so funny to me. I think that's what they were talking about. They might have been talking about technical bugs, but I think from what somebody told me, it was actual bugs. Like cockroaches. Hang on, I'm gonna look that up. Insects in PS4. Yeah, it was insects.
Damn it. I don't know where I'm going.
About 4% of the launch PS4s had bugs in them.
I need that guy who played Skyward Sword that was in the chat to tell me what to do. Because I don't remember.
And then Sony said, if your console is damaged by cockroaches, please empty the cockroaches out and then send it back to the company. That's awesome. Oh my god.
I don't think I'm supposed to come back this way. Yep, I am fucking lost. I got lost the first time I played. I'm getting lost now. I need some answers. Where do I go?
I don't know, Zavik was here. If he is here, he could help us.
I don't know. Has he played this game?
Apparently, he was giving advice earlier.
Well, I need advice now. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm a stupid, retarded kid sometimes, and I don't know what I'm doing.
David, I sometimes forget that you're 22.
Yeah, I'm 22 now. I'm an old man.
You're not. I don't consider people old until they're 30.
Oh, that's nice. By the time I'm 30, or close to 30 at least, I guess I'll have a PlayStation 5.
And Half-Life 6.
Oh, fuck. No, they still need to come out with Half-Life 3. I've been waiting for that. Where's my Half-Life 3? Oh, what the heck? They put the stupid thing all the way over there again. And I gotta go the long way again.
Yeah, it's not like a Sonic Adventure thing where, like, it doesn't have to happen. Like, Half-Life 3 kind of needs to happen. Half-Life 2 ended on a cliffhanger.
I know.
It's like, what the fuck's gonna happen?
Where is my Half-Life 3? That was one of the 3 games I was hoping to see at E3. Out of the 3, I only got 1.
What was the one?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
What else was announced at E3? What was announced at E3?
A lot of stuff. The PS4, the Xbox One, Metal Gear Solid 5.
In terms of, like, big games, like, was there anything really that big announced?
I don't know.
I guess Kingdom Hearts. Well, the new Final Fantasy.
Yeah, the new Final Fantasy looks really good. That's the one I would actually play. Oh, when did I become this low on health? Oh crap! I don't want to keep on hearing that beeping noise.
Yeah. It's better in that game, though. It's more tolerable.
Yeah, but then it gets to you after a half an hour of hearing it.
Well, so does any other game.
Everyone is shouting your name.
Are they? I haven't been looking at the chat, sorry. Just a minute. Wait, why did...
Am I supposed to keep on flashing red like this? Is this normal? Ow.
Rachel, yes. Because I forget that you're Rachel sometimes. Oh yeah! So, Landon answered for me.
What did he answer?
Oh, psychic.
Huh?
He was actually right.
What are you talking about?
Rachel asked, like, why didn't I say it was Rachel? Because I forgot that
Oh.
Vampire Kitty was Rachel. And then Landon answered for me, but he was right. He is psychic.
Okay, so this has to be the right way, because I can't get over going back, so...
I can't get over going back to Texas.
What am I? An Xbox One? No, stupid. What's the difference? Oh!
I think they're both kind of dumb. PS4 less so, but I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm sorry, I'm doing something. I will look at it periodically, though. Actually, I can do the pop-out chat thing.
I still don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. We just wrote a ZZ Top song.
now we should start singing, David.
See, there's like, these paths are very limited. I can't run all the way over there. Or can I? I'm gonna test that. Let's test that fairy. I don't think I can. No, because I slow down. Wait a minute. I think I remember this. I think I remember this. It's coming back to me. Some of the quicksand is actually sinkable. Some of it isn't. That's what... Okay. Yeah, like right here. It's not sinkable.
This sounds solid.
And apparently if I go too far out, I start to sink.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 16 followers? That's cool. I just figured I got maybe a few more, but that's still alright. Out of a lot of people that showed up.
More people would like me, but...
No, that's okay. I don't want to be too liked.
I want to be like Justin Bieber, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I gotta find the right path. What the fuck? Oh, it's you. I found the right path. Oh, thank God. I suck at video games.
Me too.
But I still play them for enjoyment. That's what I was telling people earlier when I stream. I do it because I'm not a professional or anything. I do it just if someone wants to watch, they can. Because I was like, don't you ever remember the old days, like seeing your friend play a game and you just wanted to watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. Didn't mean if they were good or not.
That was never me. I
Oh,
was never in that position.
I was that
But I
kid.
like I like watching people play games nowadays, though.
Yeah, I was that kid. I would watch my friend Caleb play like a bunch of games. I would just sit there and watch. I was so amazed. I don't know. I was just that kind of kid, I guess.
I guess I did that sometimes. I mean, I did it sometimes, not by choice, but...
I need bombs. I like in this game when you go sit down, your health starts to restore.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like, oh, I need a rest. Okay, there's like a time stone here, but I need... Oh, I see something. Door. Oh, that was fun.
I bet it was. You're in a band now? That's cool.
Whoa, school band. I think that's what he meant.
Oh.
What, you thought he was like in a garage band kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's awake. That does look actually kind of painful when you do the fatal blow.
Yeah. I've always wanted drums. I feel like I'd be a good drummer. Where is my tablet?
I think I need to... Yeah, I need to get the dial things. Well, start to go on the great search.
Clarinet is something I could never play. Along with many other instruments that require talent.
Oh, I guess I should start stocking back up on bombs. Since I don't have any.
I need my tablet. Where is it?
I think I love you. What?
Oh, David.
I was trying to sing a David Cassidy song there.
Oh.
I think I love you. Isn't that what I starting to kill the lyrics?
Somewhere beyond the sea.
What? I thought you were about to say somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh, where's my tablet?
There's my remote.
Oh, I don't have no more room for this bomb. Oh, throwing that bomb opened a path. I'm a genius.